नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूँ. I welcome all the viewers of Sadhana TV and Lotus News channel, Disha, Ishwar. I'll expand and respond on your questions today also, so that you can internalize the four tattvas.
The first question today is from a devotee who's asking, Swamiji, can you please explain the significance of going to the Kailash Yatra? What is the significance of visiting Kailash with an incarnation like Swamiji?
Kailasa. Again and again, I try to explain about Kailash. About the Kailash Manasarovar Yatra, simplifying Kailash Manasarovar Yatra and visa, both Prime Ministers have signed. I'll take this as an invitation from Kailash Natha. See the coincidence. Just now I am seeing the scroll. Indian Prime Minister and Chinese Premier, both of them have signed agreements to simplify the Kailash Yatra and visa process. Anyhow, beyond the political boundaries, the Kailash is. I'll just make few statements about Kailash, understand. If politically there was no problem, if I am allowed, I'll naturally stay only in Kailash and have the headquarters only in Kailash. Please understand, it is a place where at least 1 million enlightened beings' body is still residing. At least 1 million enlightened beings are alive, radiating their energy. At least 1 million enlightened beings live there. The place is a statement by Mahadeva about his glory. See, sometimes you need to make a statement in the language people understand. So Mahadeva makes the statement about his presence by creating a place like Kailash. You can't call it as natural wonder, it is supernatural wonder. You should experience it with the person who knows the whole Kailash. See, it's like when you come to the ashram, if you have a friend or relative inside the ashram as an insider, he will better take you around and show you and make you comfortable and make you experience. That is the reason I called all these 25 people from all over the ashram as my guests, just to make you guys comfortable. Rishi Nirantara and Ma Nirantara will make all the devotees came from Malaysia very comfortable. They will continuously be in touch and ask what do you want and what to expect next, what is the program, next program, and keeping you updated and attending to you. It's like a kind of a comfort zone. Same way all the organizers from US, when they are here, some known faces are there. Same way, if not, you will feel like cultural shock, because you do not know, first of all, what is this big lamp with 108 wick. And first of all, why will somebody light that 108 wicks with so much of effort every morning and show it in front of a man with all that ear blowing dum 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 music and with loud chanting? Almost for 3 minutes everybody goes crazy. And then it's like settling down. You wonder why every day these guys do this. And suddenly you see the friend who traveled with you in the flight, who was talking to you very nicely, who was very close to you. Suddenly he declares, I am completing with you, I am becoming a Swami. When you have an insider as a guide, he will take care that you don't get the cultural shock. If you have an insider, you can avoid a lot of cultural shocks. And you can also get exactly what you want from this place. Same way, if you go to Kailash with an insider, you will get the best of Kailash. That is the reason I ask you to go to Kailash with an incarnation. Incarnation is an insider. This year again, in July 25th to August 9th, we are going. Earlier, I declared that I will not be going to Kailash Yatra this time, but my doctors have said I can go, my body is ready. So we are giving the date. I myself will be accompanying between July 25th to August 9th for the Kailash Yatra. I'll be with you guys. So if you want more details, you can go to nyatras.nithyananda.org. Next question.
The next question is from Inner Awakening Hall volunteer Anne-Marie Kasu, who's asking, I have been dealing with this question for a long time now. I cannot stand people who complain all the time and who always blame others for what happens to them. So I turn my back on them. In other words, I let them down, which is exactly the contrary of what you teach us. I have been told that I had the shortest fuses around. How to strengthen my nervous system and develop patience? How can I create an inner space of love, compassion, and pure listening?
I am surprised Anne-Marie Sasu is telling, I cannot stand people who complain all the time and who always blame others for what happens to them. Just yesterday, one of my sannyasini was telling about her assistant. She is a brahmacharini, now going to become sannyasini. The sannyasini is telling about the assistant brahmacharini. Swamiji, whatever I did to you, she is doing exactly that to me. And I can understand now all the torture I gave you. Life is like this only. Whatever you give comes back to you, comes back to you. Sometimes it takes little time, sometimes it comes back immediately. Anne Mary, I will give you only one technique. Don't bother about developing compassion, love and all. Just develop pure listening. That's all you need, nothing else. The translation you are doing, do that itself very intensely. If you sit intensely, you will know the next statement I am going to utter. You will know the way I am leading the conversation. Translators by now should know how I am going to lead the discourses, satsangs, and how I am going to end. Only then you are in listening. So, develop that listening. You will experience, you will realize the space of passions. I tell you, having both intense passion and tremendous passions is living enlightenment. Sometimes your inauthenticity shows like a passion inside you. If you believe that, you are cheated, over. Sometimes your passion does not have the passions. Again, you waste the life. You should avoid both. Intense passion and tremendous passions. Intense passion and tremendous passions. And Mary, I just want to tell you one thing. You are not shortest fuse. Don't worry. There are some more fuses which goes off the moment they see. So, you don't need to develop anything else. You have a right nervous system. You have everything else. Just you need to develop a little more listening. That's all, nothing else.
The next question is from Anuradhachari, Inner Awakening ID number 223, who's asking, how can we measure that we are living integrity with integrity, authenticity with authenticity, responsibility with responsibility? What are the barometers? How can we improve and strengthen the four tattvas, and how can we recognize the peak?
Anuradhachari, please be seated. She's asking, how can we measure that we are living integrity with integrity? You will feel the completion and the space of positivity, means whatever you utter will become simply reality. And you will utter the words only which will become reality. See, you will be in such a space of positivity. First of all, there won't be any negativity in you. And you will utter the words only which will become reality. Your words will simply become reality. The space of positivity. If you are living authenticity with authenticity, you just know anything is possible in your life. Whenever a thought comes, you will know it is possible. How many of you feel still when a thought comes, no, it is not possible for me? Raise your hand. Then you are all not living authenticity with authenticity. When you live authenticity with authenticity, you simply know any thought comes to you, any thought you give birth to it, you know it is possible. Whether I want to do it or not, I will decide, but it is possible. When you live responsibility with responsibility, you will feel you are the Lord of the universe. Everything is in your disposal. Everything is under your disposal. If you are really enriching, the enriching itself, you will live in the space of such a sweet, undefinable space. You know you are in enlightened space. You are in the space of enlightenment. Yesterday somebody came and asked me in the energy session, if I feel I myself don't have a significant shift in my inner space, how can I enrich others? That is exactly the reason I want you to enrich. Start enriching, you will see that significant shift in the space, in your inner space. You are such a self-doubting, agnostic pattern inside you. Start talking to people. He asked me the question. I am now asked to convince people to come for inner awakening. Don't worry. If you think you are asked to work for my benefit, you don't need to convince them to come for inner awakening. But share the 4 Tattvas with them. Help them to do completion. You are not working for my end. Even if million people attend inner awakening, I am not going to get even 1 inch anything extra in my life. Whatever I need for my life, I have more than that. I have enough of people who love me. Who shower everything on me. First of all, I don't need anything. Anything I need, I have 10 times more people to shower that on me. I have not even told anybody to make this kandi and give. I was glancing a photograph of some mutts and adinams and sanidhanams. The old sanidhanams photographs, I was studying their biographies. So I just looked at this mala which was there in that photograph. Thiruvavuduthurai Sanidhanam was wearing exactly this mala. I just looked and said, wow, it looks very nice. That's all, nothing else. They wanted to do this as a surprise. But of course, I found out what they are doing, that is different. How can you surprise me? So all I am trying to tell you is, even if million people attend the inner awakening, I am not going to gain anything. Through enriching, I am not asking you to work for me, I am asking you to work for you. All you need to think is, if somebody attends the inner awakening, what is that fellow will gain? First thing, you will have a friend with whom you can relate. For you, for him, he will have a new life. I am not going to have anything extra. Fortunately, please understand, in my 10 years of public life, not even once I asked anybody anything. I only gave it to people more than what they gave. I only showered on people more than what they gave. Not an iota of anything will be added to my life, even if millions attend the inner awakening. So understand, you enriching will cause 2 things. First of all, your constant doubting logic will be broken. You will experience a significant shift. By talking those principles again and again, you will expand. You will be inspired to live. You will raise. Easiest way to practice authenticity is talk about it to others. You will simply become authentic, I tell you. Just catch people and start talking about authenticity and integrity. One of my Swamis there, Bhaktimayananda, Sri Bhaktimayananda, every night before sleeping, whether it is 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, he will catch somebody and talk about these 4 tattvas for 1 hour. If he does not get anybody, he will call his mother, who will patiently listen. But I tell you, he will talk to the same person and talk about 4 tattvas every day. And that poor fellow, other side, whether he is still he is woke up or he is sleeping, he doesn't care. But I tell you, it has done so much transformation to him. Go on talking about, enrich people about these 4 tattvas. You will be enriched in a different, you will discover different ways to live the authenticity. Imbibe authenticity. If you think if you send people for inner awakening, you will be supporting my business, you don't need to. Then you yourself start taking inner awakening. I have no problem. Nothing is copyrighted. Understand? I have not copyrighted any of my teaching. You put a seat and start talking. Whoever gave me the letter yesterday, you start taking the inner awakening class. I don't say no. I give you complete freedom and my blessing, support. If you want, I'll gift you one throne also. You start taking. Only when you start taking, you will understand, wow, what a responsibility it is. What a responsibility it is. I tell you, it's your mind. When you enrich, you will see a powerful shift in your inner space. Enriching is literally empowering the other person. Whenever you empower other person, you will be simply empowered. You will be empowered. One guy goes to Zen master and says, I'm confused, I'm in doubts, I have doubt about the whole thing. Master says beautifully, start giving clarity to others. Master is right. When you start giving clarity to others, you will see, you get that clarity. You get that clarity. Not an iota will be added to my life, even if millions attend. But even if one person attends IA, life will be added to his life. Your life has nothing which can add to my life. My life has everything which can add to your life. I am not talking out of arrogance or ego. Please understand. I am just straight away stating the fact.
The next question is from Inner Awakening ID number 149. Helen, who's asking how to make completion with someone who thinks that it is always other people's fault and he is lying all the time.
Helen, yes, please be seated. Take the responsibility for others' inauthenticity also. Have patience. Do the completion again and again. When you again and again sit with him and talk to him, one good thing about lying pattern is you can't continuously lie because you can't remember the same statements again and again. Understand? With the lying, one big problem is you can't remember the same thing again and again. Telling the truth, one great benefit is you don't need to remember. Because the truth is truth is truth. How many of you tried to lie the same thing but forgot the facts or numbers and got caught? Raise your hand. True. So, one good thing about the lying persons is they won't be able to lie continuously. So you go and sit with them and complete again and again, you will simply see they themselves will find the loopholes in their lying pattern. You don't need to poke holes. Their own inner space will poke holes. Hey. They will collapse. I know the people who are watching in the national channel, they don't understand what is this. Only my request to the television viewers is listen. So your own mind, the people with lying pattern, their own mind will make them understand they are lying. They are lying. Have a little patience and start doing completion again and again. I tell you, there is nobody who can't be melted by the completion process. Even the stone will melt when you complete with it again and again and again. Next question.
The next question is from Rohit Mahavir, Inner Awakening participant, who's asking, I understand how smoking is harmful for the health. However, since tobacco and cannabis, also known as marijuana, come from the earth, I wanted to know if searching for responsible uses of these plants are worth my time.
See, there are already the methods are there for the responsible use of these plants. They are used as a medicine in some of the systems. You don't need to waste, Rohit Mahavir. Rohit, yes, please be seated. You don't need to waste your time. There is a medical marijuana use as a medicine. But as a drug, it should not be used. There are some medicines which uses marijuana. For medical purpose, already they have discovered how to use. I don't think you need to waste your time or you need to spend your time on doing research on it. Next.
The next question is from...
But I wanted to put it on record that I am completely against any form of using tobacco, marijuana, other than medical purposes.
The next question is from Inner Awakening ID number 160, Ram Prasad, who is saying, Nithyanandam Swamiji, we come from the Vaishnava tradition. We kept Samasanam with our Acharya and we considered him as Guru. If we are taking sannyas from here, does it mean it will be considered as Guru Droha?
Please understand, the Guru from whom you received the initiation is Kulaguru. Going to a Satguru for enlightenment is not Guru Droha, it is going to the next level. It's like I studied first standard, second standard in the primary school. If I go to the college, is it not a Guru Droha for the first standard, second standard teacher? No. The first standard primary school teacher should actually send you to next level. If he is not sending only, it is Guru Droha. If you are not going to the next level only, it is Guru Droha. You had a Shankachakra Mudra. It's great. Now come on, become Vishnu. It is time. Vishnu means Sarva Vyapi, all pervading. Kulaguru should send you to Sadguru. Kulaguru is the person who creates the right patterns in the young age. See, like Ma Advait is a Kulaguru for Gurukul kids. She creates right patterns. She should be sending them to me. But fortunately for Gurukul kids, I am continuously available, so immediately the Kulagurus guide them to Sadguru. All your school teachers are Kulagurus only. All the people who made the right patterns happen in your life in the young age are Kulagurus. The Kulagurus should lead you to Sadguru. Going to Sadguru, taking up sannyas is not Guru Droha, it is the real Guru Seva. ID number 160, Ram Prasad, please be seated. So, going to the Sadguru and receiving sannyas is actually leading you to the next level. If you see all great masters' life, the scene will be there. From the Kulaguru, they will move to Sadguru. And Kulaguru is from your family. Sadguru is your option in Vedic tradition always. All family, all community used to have a Guru. He will initiate you into the Shiva Puja or the Vishnu Puja or Devi Puja, whatever is your family deity. In that worship, he will lead you. Means he will create right patterns for you to evolve. Then Kulaguru gives Deva Bhakti and Satguru gives the Deva Bhakti, he turns it to Atma Bhakti. Kulaguru gives Deva Bhakti, Satguru gives Atma Bhakti. This is the way the bhakti evolves. I have given a detailed satsang on it. First you meditate on many gods, pray to many gods, go to many temples, do puja, homa, everything. Then you slowly settle down with one God. You worship that one God, pray, meditate, do japa. Suddenly you see somebody and realize that very God is walking on this body. Something clicks. Then, you know, he is your Sadguru. Going to the Sadguru is the real seva you will do to your Kulaguru. It is like right next step. Whenever an incarnation happens, all traditions merges in him. Whether it is Shiva or Vaishnava, Sakta or Christian, Islam, Jewish, all traditions merges in him. He gives life to all traditions. I tell you, all Kulagurus naturally will lead you to Satguru. कुलगुरु आपके परिवार के गुरु है। कुलगुरु वो है जो आप में सही सोच विचार का दाचा बनाते हैं। कुलगुरु को फिर आपको सद्गुरु के पास भेजना चाहिए जो आपको जीवन मुक्ति संन्यास की दीक्षा देते हैं। कुलगुरु आपके परिवार जन्म पर निर्भर है। सद्गुरु आप चुन सकते हैं। सद्गुरु आपकी दैव भक्ति को आत्म भक्ति में परिवर्तित करते हैं। Kulaguru will always be usually married, so he can't even give sannyas to you. Only a Satguru can initiate you into sannyas and lead you to enlightenment. जब भी एक अवतार पुरुष अवतरित होते हैं, सभी संप्रदाय उनमें समाहित हो जाते हैं। वे सभी संप्रदायों को जीवन देते हैं। Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.